Hold it up. Say it again. What is it? Say it loud. Hold it up and say it. Yo, it's Mike on the mic. I'm here with KJ.
What's up?
We're going to talk about prom experience. KJ recently went to the prom, so we're going to talk about the prom experience. I'm going to go first. I'm going to speak on mine. Alright. This is how mine went. Alright, so we had a similar situation, but long story short, I was going with this girl, not going to drop no names. See, her father's a preacher, so I don't think he liked the idea or whatever. So it turned, after I bought both tickets, no refund, she couldn't go. So now I'm like, who am I take? Cause I can't get my money back. So I was like, who am I take? I work hard. I remember that I was raking leaves in the yard, helping Uncle Kill. I did everything for $60. Cause the ticket was $30 a piece. I did everything for $60 for them 2 tickets, and then she couldn't even go. I was tight. Can't get my money back. And when you in high school and school in general, cause you can get no job, so money ain't constantly coming in. I wanted my $60 back, so I couldn't get it back. So I was like, I'm just gonna go. So I was trying to find somebody to go with me. I tried to alright, well I got a girlfriend, so I can't just take any random person, I was trying to take your aunt, Maine's sister is all I'm gonna say. I was trying to take her. I forgot what happened with that situation. Long story short, I ended up going along. I was fresh, I was clean, had my black suit on. I think I had a purple shirt on, purple tie, had my little gold cross on. I need to find that because that was real. I was what?
No, good.
Oh, you try to play? That chain was real. I don't know where that chain at, but I was fresh, I was clean. Boy, you can't tell me nothing, boy. I stepped up out there, boy. I was like, well, might as well pull up and, chill with the guys, because I wasn't the only one who was going by herself. Get in prom. None of the guys are in there. Then so I'm hitting everybody up like, where y'all at? Like, y'all ain't coming? Bro, we couldn't come, bro. We got kicked out. We got turned around at the door. I'm like, yo, I seen like 3 dudes in there. 2 was like the nerd guys, like, I'm not been about 5, but it was like 2 of them was like the nerdy guys with the 4.0s and all that. They was in there, cool. It was one other guy, my boy Devontae. He was up in there. Tay was in there, and it was one of the like the handicapped kids was in there. They was the only guys, and I ain't trying to be funny. It was bad. I was like, yo, I was tight. I was like, no.
That sounds terrible, man.
And then
How was that?
Then there was a girl in there who, at the time, it was like girl I was talking to. I wanted her. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was like, yeah. She comes in there with Tay. So I'm like, I was talking to her. Tay walk up. What's up, Mike? Man, I ain't see nobody. I'm like, he put his arm around. I'm like, yo. So now I'm like, yo. So the only girl that I know in here is with the only other dude I know in here. It's like, this is crazy. So I literally ain't talked to nobody in there. It was like in and out.
That's crazy. No.
So I'm like. Like it was like that was it. Like I left. I called my mom like, look, I'm ready to go. She's like, already? You only been like an hour, so I'm ready to go. It won't like worst experience ever. And then we're gonna talk about junior year. I went with old girlfriend. Oh my god, that's a story for another time. But that was alright. That was an early college prom. Shouldn't have went. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, the KJ experience.
So my prom was a bit better. See, I was gonna go with my girlfriend, but that didn't work out. And then my cousin, she had to work, so
that ain't work out.
Yep. So and plus, so my ticket, right? It was free. I ain't pay a single dime or lose no money.
Loaded this guy.
Mine was free, so I went there. You know what I'm saying? I myself had a nice little black suit, about $200 suit. It was look. I look clean. I ain't gonna hold you. I look clean, right?
The red hair.
So I went there by myself. As soon as I get up in there, right, about 2 dudes hit me up. Hey, where you at? We on the way. I said, alright. It was by the time I got there, I got like almost every dude who I knew was up in there. Even dudes from early college up in there too. Had everybody up in there. I mind you, it was like There's about like 2 handicapped people up in there dancing together. But it was kind of cute. But as soon as let's say a friend of mine had got there, right? Mm-hmm. He got there. He was already drunk.
That's crazy.
He was already drunk before he even walked in the door. He walked in the door with his friend, as he won't put it, his friend, right? He went up in there, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time, he had her purse on his shoulder, just walking around, just here and there with it, walking around. I mind you, I spent the whole time with Hispanics and one white dude. I knew almost every Hispanic up in that group too.
So
it was like about,
You hung with the Hispanics while you was there?
Yeah. I hung with some, you know what I'm saying, with Dre and Lee too, a little bit.
At least you had somebody to hang out with.
Yeah, and Clarence, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. Even some of the girls, I knew the girls, you know what I'm saying, a little previously, so I won't mean to them. There was like a one girl, you know what I'm saying, I was cool with, because we was on a team together, wrestling. That's really it. So I said hey to her and then walked off. But it was a good experience, all together. I stayed there the whole time, from the time it started to the time it ended. I ain't like him over here with little sad, boring experience. I had a good experience.
I left out early when it set out because we had like some picnic tables outside. So I left out when it set the picnic table and waited on my sister, his mama, waited on his mama to come pick me up. I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, there's nobody in here. I can't just be like, what up, bro, man? Like, can't talk about sports, can't talk about nothing on music, nothing, because nobody in everybody in that lane. I'm gonna say that. Everybody lane. Everybody in there was lane.
Look. I'm gonna tell you now.
Your whole school lane. So
the only thing that happened that had everybody up in there on dance floor was Stinky Leg. That's really it.
Stanky? Y'all was in there dancing to Stanky Leg?
Yes. Had everybody, including the handicap, the nerds, and everybody up in there doing the Stanky Leg. Teachers included too.
What your teachers know about the Stanky Leg?
I don't know. Man, look, my grandma, she works there, right? She's a librarian, right? She had on this bright yellow dress. It was about the same place that right there. It was bright yellow. Might have stuttered right there. I messed up.
I ain't laughing at that. I'm laughing at that. This going on Facebook. I'm gonna tag her in it, so because he talking about her dress. But you keep going.
Yeah.
We clipping it up. I'm gonna take that out right out of there. Bright yellow dress.
Like,
she'll be like, what?
I got a picture and everything too. Like bright yellow. Like it was just straight yellow. She had on head to toe a onesie suit on bright yellow.
He's still going in about his bright yellow.
Yeah.
She is gonna see this. I hope you know that, but okay.
Get sparking up in the crowd and everything. Don't worry about it.
That was a terrible experience. Like I said, I went and sit outside on the table. Shannon pulled up, hopped in. She's like, you wanna go something to eat or something? I wanna go home. I ain't even respond to my girlfriend that day. She was texting me like, I don't want to talk to you. You're the reason why I went through this. I could have been in here happy. We could. I can't dance. We weren't about to dance. I ain't gonna lie. We would have been up in there chilling though. Couldn't even chill.
Mine was asleep, so
Yeah. He had another situation, but mine was like, "Yeah, hope you have fun." Don't tell me you hope I have fun. You should have been here. What the world?
Could never be.
It's terrible. Worst experience ever. And see, most of them are driving now. A lot of the kids was renting cars. One of them rented a Corvette. I'm like, yo, know what was doing? Everybody was getting dropped off. Some folks rented limousines to get dropped off. Nobody was really driving. I promise you.
Yeah. So we had those little 3-wheeler things. Those things had pulled up. Everybody started stopping, looking better. Oh, bro, chill out, chill. I'm trying to walk here, bro. Like, everyone just up in the way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show off. Somebody made some kind of grand entrance. They pulled up in a little a car or something like that. I ain't know what kind of wood. I couldn't see it at all. Right? They walk out some extravagant long feathered dress. All throughout the whole prom, all you saw on the ground was feathers. One had flipped and somebody hair and everything. Like it was always a little black.
Being
feathers.
extra for the prom.
And them dresses, oh my god, them dresses were showing every little thing. I ain't
gonna lie, it wasn't nothing worth looking at. Where I was at, I ain't gonna lie, probably about 13 people in there. Like I was in a special ed prom. I was like, yo.
He had every senior pop out. Look. Some guys, they came by themselves, something like that. Some girl came by themselves. Everybody showed up. Almost everybody had showed up. Almost everybody. Even some juniors, somebody they showed up too with little dates with seniors and everything. So look.
See, this what happened. Hit the guys early. Y'all going to prom? Yeah, we going. All right, cool. Come time for prom. One of them can't go. One of them ain't going. Another one got in trouble, so he cause like, yo, what's going on? Like nobody going to prom. He's like, nah, we ain't going. So here I am in this black and purple, looking all clean for pictures. With my mom. Take pictures with my mom. With my sister. With my sister. My family. You know, took pictures with them. I went and got me a suit. Went and got my shoes. Got the whole fit. For no reason. No reason. She just took everything back. She just left the tag on it. Just tucked it in. Just took everything back.
I mean, look.
I didn't get it dirty. I ain't on that long enough to get dirty. I put it on. I was gone from the house like an hour and 15 minutes. Lie to you not.
I did. Just get back home.
We ain't there an hour, matter of fact. It's like, alright, Shannon, come here and get it. You ready? Yes. I'm ready.
You sound like a terrible experience. Terrible prom.
The worst prom ever.
Sounds awful.
Class 2014, Warren County High School. If you was there, you know what I'm talking about.
2025?
I felt like it was like 20 people in there, including the staff. It was like, this is dead. It was like a Japanese theme or something. Like, this is so dead, bro.
Mine was like diamonds and gold or something. I don't even know.
We had it in like the little, where the stages at in there, like where they have plays and stuff. It wasn't even big enough.
I was in the gym, so.
I would have rather. I mean, we didn't have enough to have it in the gym. I don't think we had no juniors there. I think it was just a senior prom. It looked like worst experience ever.
Well, look, Tank had fun though. So.
I bet he did. I mean, they just had theirs, right?
Yeah. Had theirs like I think like last night. Like, I don't know.
Good for them. Miley ain't going to prom.
That's crazy.
I'm the driver. If she do, I'm the driver. She can go with a boy.
Go stop. Whole prom out.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Watching backseat like, yeah, okay. I'm watching you.